Shit, thank you for the extra coats. What do I always do? Extra coat of arrogant, extra coat of armor.
Give me that hair unit, Dale. Ha 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 ha.
Every night! Alright, send me the link to Rampage page where he said, like, the wrestler is alive and stable, regardless of the fact the shit was still done. There's no link to it. Now, hopefully they ban that nigga for life, bro. Alright, so it says 2025 is the first time since 2011 that a comic book movie has not reached $700 million globally. You know why? Because each and every last one of these shits are subpar. 6.5 for everything across the board. This shit, 5 out of 10. Instead of beating the Red Hawk, I'm gonna psychologically stop this big beast from destroying everything. And I'm gonna bring his daughter to calm him down. If anything, that would make me fuck more shit up. Like, don't you get fucking back. Just went more crazy and started fucking shit up. Alright, so basically he says, y'all wanna clear up the misinformation about my son Roger. I've been confirmed that the resident Stewart, aka Skylo Stu, is awake and stable. Roger was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Roger was told that he could get his payback in the ring. So I thought it was part of the show and his bad judgment and work that went wrong. You know, Roger's an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like that. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago, and he had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. So as a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and well-being of Mr. Smith. And that being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened. But my main concern is that now Mrs. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on behalf of Kit and the situation. It says, Skyo Stu apologized to Raja Jackson 3 times. It was obvious Skyo wanted to play along with the skit, but Raja was mistaken by who he was dealing with. Raja played it cool, but the whole time he's just preparing and bottling in his anger to take it out on him.
He always think that we're working over here, like it's part of the fucking storyline.
Just keep quiet. What kind of homo thought shit?
Well, yeah, Rampage. And so we
No, bro.
Damn, that's fucked up, man. He tried to shake his hand. Damn, bro. Please, man, throw the book at this nigga. How could you look at this? How could you look at this older man and just like seeing that it was a joke and just see this out of shape older man and just want to beat the living shit out of him damn near to death? That nigga's not a YN, he's 25.
Yeah, like it's part of the fucking storyline.
Just keep quiet. What kind of homo thought shit?
Well, yeah, Rampage. And so we
No.
That nigga said I'm sorry and tried to shake his hand. He didn't even want to shake the man's hand.
No, bro.
Go ahead, Stu. It's out there. Because he always thinks it's a work.
Yo, he's already hot, bro.
Good?
It wasn't even that serious, bro. Yeah, bro, he tried to shake his hand, apologize, call him. Like,
Bro, if he was smart, he would have gone along with
that. We're
a
working
fake
over here,
backstage
like, part of
brawl,
the-
then got in the ring and did a good match.
That's what I'm saying. He should have went there and rock bottomed him or some shit. He didn't do anything that would warrant him wailing on that man like that.
Fucking seal that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
Damn, and he shook his hand but still went there and fucked him up.
Hey, it's gonna all work out.
Yeah,
It's fucked up.
Fucking story.
I appreciate it. I didn't know. I thought you were
This makes it 20 times worse.
I apologize. I appreciate it. I didn't know. I thought you were working.
I get it. We're working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your mat, too. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you
know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're always working.
Crazy work, man. You shook the man's hand and everything.
Emotional dysregulation is the
Still
number
in there
one
trying to
reason
kill him.
black folks suffer till this day. Absolutely no impulse control.
Basically. That's what I'm saying. He exactly took advantage of the old man for a viral moment and went overboard. Look, they even got the nigga's life story on there. Tagged him. Says when Skyo Stu left the military, he didn't come home. He was looking for purpose, direction, and healing. That's when he found Nox Pro. Wrestling gave him structure, brotherhood, a way to challenge and channel his energy and fight through the battles within. He's spoken openly about how the ring helped him manage PTSD and find a new mission in life. Skyo Stu isn't just a competitor, he's a survivor, a warrior, and a reminder that healing comes in many forms. At Nox Pro, we're more than just a wrestling school, we're a family. And for many, we're a lifeline. Oh man, this was sad, bro. Very sad. Yeah, man. If I'm the Skyo Stu, I'm suing the fuck out of him. I'm suing the fuck out of. I mean, honestly, he might. Would he have a lawsuit with Emerald? And I'm racist, so I would get a lawsuit with Emerald, try to sue Rampage for as much as I could. Or, I mean, if you want to hold your son accountable, I don't know if he can sue Rampage because Rampage was there, so he can't actually sue Rampage. But I'm suing Emerald for sure. I'm pressing charges to the fullest extent. And I'm racist for life. I mean, he can't sue the Raja guy because he don't have no bag. So if I can't get money, I'm trying to get justice. If I can't get paper, I gotta get justice. But I need paper and justice. So I'm aiming for both. But the thing is, how could he not have a lawsuit to Emerald though? Nah, there ain't no my bad, you done. Civil suit lawyers probably rush into his DMs. He could sue Emerald. They'll probably settle out of court. Oh yeah, they got to. Emerald will definitely cash his ass out for sure. How can Emerald be held liable for what a streamer does randomly? It's the same issue with Facebook. Well, I'll answer that question for you. How could a streamer be held liable for something that a viewer does to me? Because somebody dropped me crazy bands and candies. They claimed that it was C-backs and capital F. And instead of them dealing with it on their end, they put me with a negative balance when I had no parts in what's going on. They fucked over my account. So now every stream I do, why am I held liable for something I didn't do because somebody wanted to gift me subs and they tried to claim that it was a C-back when it wasn't because I talked to them. They tried to claim it was a C-back. Then they claimed that it was capital F. And what they do, they tried to strip it out of my bank account. Then it bounced back because I hit up my bank like, yo, what the fuck is this? Boom, they gave me my paper back and they negative my account balance. My shit's still in the hole, what, 4,800 from a 7K balance. And as the streamer, I'm being held liable, right? When that shit has nothing to do with me. So how the fuck, does that answer your fucking question? What would I do if I was his father? Not a goddamn thing. That nigga's wrong. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Especially if Rampage got 7 kids, you're gonna have some fuck ups. What the fuck am I supposed to do? You're a grown man, bro. You fucked up. What am I supposed to do? Give you a pep talk or a belt? Bro, at first my account was negative 7,600. But you know, since I've been streaming there and they keep stripping the money every time I stream, now it's negative 4,800. So literally, like I said, I can't make money on that site for months. They're holding me as the streamer accountable for something that I didn't do and have no parts of. So to the person that says, how is Emerald, blah, 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 there you go. It was on their platform. I look like I work at Pizza Hut. Well, listen, here's what I'm gonna do. Shout out for the 10. Let me check your shit. I think that's 30 so far. Hopefully it's not negative. No, he didn't say anything. It's just a couple of people that donated. Shout out for the 10 and the 20. I appreciate it. Yeah, didn't Connor had to pay somebody off, but I mean, come on, this nigga don't have no money. So how's he gonna sue this guy? You gotta throw the book at him. He's gotta find a way to get money out of Emerald. Bro, get the fuck off my chair, man. I was gonna say a 4C comment, because I mean, shit's blatantly 4C. But I just left it alone, man, because the matter is way more serious. You know what I mean? So I just said, fuck it. It's not about the nigga's hair grade. I'm like, just what he did is just fucked up. I don't believe you could apologize for this after you shook the man's hand too. Yeah, there ain't no coming back from this, man. If he was one day gonna get signed to any org, he's not getting signed to no org or anything. His MMA career is cooked. He might be able to, they might put him in BKFC. Then, bro, they put him in BKFC with a straight up fucking white guy. There's one that wants to go in there and knock his head off crazy. Bro, if nobody stepped in, he would have killed the guy. 100%. If you keep beating somebody in the face relentlessly, they're gonna die. Somebody says, send his son 20 to 30 years in prison and forget it. Got to, man. You gotta give him a decade or something, bro. A decade at minimum. You know, rinse the rest of his 20s and half his 30s. Because that's crazy. Go back to my books though. Bro, I've never seen stories where MMA fighters done worse. Usually MMA fighters might hit you one time and be like, just knock you out. Oh, they don't be on top. You're like, like they don't, like, come on, bro. How old is I don't know how old the guy is he fucked up, but he looked like in his late 40s or touching 50, one of the two. If he was you could tell he up there, bro. Bro, what did John Jones do? Did we see video footage? For all we know, he just leg sweeped her. We don't know what the fuck he really did. So, like I was saying about these movies, going back to what I was saying. So it says 2025 is the first time since 2011 that a comic book movie hasn't reached $700 million globally. Like I said before, all right, bro. Like I said before, I mean, Superman was not a lit film. It was a 6.5 at best. Honestly, I'll say a 6, not even a 6.5. All right. Costume was trash. The acting wasn't bad, but the story was just like, eh. They just made Superman care way too much about being human, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like the fact that he was trying to prove to peons of a species that he just really was human. And even though I come from a completely different galaxy where I'm a god, I'm just on here like, yes, I'm human. Like, I swear, look, Lex Luthor, I'm human. Just squeegeed up for somebody he could split into 2 pieces. I wish I would have the powers of Superman and somebody was right in front of me trying to, I'll rip that nigga in 2 pieces. I'll just win with threw one piece of body there, one piece of body there, and just flew out the window. What about the reason with a fucking human being? If I had superhuman powers, I'm ripping you to pieces. Galactus, Fantastic Four was so bypassable, I damn near forgot that I seen it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Honestly, I'd be worse than Homelander if I had his powers. I'd be way worse. Yeah, this movie, it just felt like I was watching the Jetsons with powers. The Jetsons is a cartoon before my time, before your time. I think it's before my mom's time. Let's go ahead and watch the intro. This basically was Fantastic Four in a nutshell. Fantastic Four. Like same fucking technology, everything. Yeah, exactly. Future looks nothing like this. Hold on, what year was fucking Jetsons supposed to be in, storyline wise? Here, let me find out. Yeah, I think it's still in the timeline we're all dead, but let me check. What year does the Jetsons take place? 2062. Now we're still alive. 2062 ain't looking nothing like this. It's gonna be the same shit. If I can't fuck you from across the street, my point exactly. Yeah, they made Galactus, bro. They made Invisible Woman like push back Galactus with her telepathic powers because he wanted her anthropoid. Fantastic Four, I'll give it a 6. You know what? I'll give it a 5.5. Fantastic Four films you just can't make good. Like Fantastic Four as a squad is just corny. Like I just always thought Fantastic Four was corny growing up. I never thought they were cool characters as kids. When I was a kid, I mean, didn't think they were cool as an adult. Don't think they're cool now. Probably the best version of Human Torch, believe it or not, is like what's his name? Chris, whatever the fuck. When he was Human Torch real quick in Deadpool 3. That's probably the best kind of Human Torch there is. Yeah, Chris Evans, best version of Human Torch, just for a split second. They could have just made him Human Torch. It would have just hit better. But yeah, I don't think Fantastic Four is a fire film at all. I didn't like any of them. I just think that they're I think they're just trash, quote unquote superheroes. A Stretch Armstrong fuck, a bitch with some orb powers and telekinesis of some sort. A dude that flames on or flames off, and a nigga that's a bag of rocks. Like, how cool is that? It just never was something that was cool to me. I remember I had a homie where his little cousin was obsessed with the Thing. Like, he'd be like, it's clobbering time. Like, that was his main language. He'd be like, it's clobbering time, and just run at you and try to wrestle and shit when we were kids. I'm like, that's the only person in life I ever knew that really liked any of the Fantastic Four members. The best part about Thunderbolts was Sentry before he started doing all that void shit. And it had one good scene. The rest was a psychological thriller. Like, let's talk this big, powerful guy into not fucking us up for life. All right, wasn't a bad film, but it was a 6.5. Very forgettable. You're never gonna want to watch this movie again once you see it one time. This movie, about a 5 on a Richter scale. Black man, corny plot, low budget Marvel film. Talks himself out of an ass whooping with Red Hulk. What else? They had another barbecue super soldier with a fake ass flat top that was glued onto the top of his head. It just wasn't a good film. He said Sam Wilson is just a garbage comic character. Yeah, it's just like, bro, why did they have him with a barbecue, damn near a barbecue sidekick for a majority part of the film? It's just like, why was he there? Like, why was the nigga there? You know what I mean? Then I thought the Falcon guy was corny. He's like a zesty muchacho. Strong 5.5 is generous. So I'm gonna stick with my 5. And coming from you, that's how you know this shit wasn't that good of a film. If you gave it a 5.5. Like, I'm trying to think. This year, I haven't really seen one phenomenal film. And yo, Chad, if you can help me out to remember what came out this year, because I've basically seen everything. Weapons, 6.5. It's a movie about witchcraft. Movie's been out for a while. 28 years later, 6. Is F1 on streaming yet? If it is, I'll buy it tonight. Sinners, 6.5. Did I watch Bring Her Back? Let me see, I might have. I've seen so many fucking movies this year. Let me see. Unfortunately though, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you. I do believe Sinners is like the best eye candy film of the year. When I say eye candy, I mean like the most pleasing to my retinas. No, I never seen this shit. What, Mickey 17 was good. You know what? Sinners and Mickey 17, best films of the year for me. You're right about that. Thank you for reminding me about that film. It's a damn shame I forgot it came out though. Yeah, Mickey 17 was a good movie. It was. I left the theater pleased. Nosferatu, I keep falling asleep on it. Romulus wasn't fucking with it. The most basic alien plot film you'll ever see in your fucking life. Romulus is like some shit you like sit at home and get your dick sucked to. It's not really that great of a film at all. Some filler bullshit. Alien Earth is light years better than Romulus. We're talking the show. As I see people sprinkling salt, anything witchcraft, I'm all for it. Chat saying that this is better than Weapons. Weapons was an overrated film. It's a good film to watch, but it's overrated. I do think it's worth watching twice, so I will tell you that. All right, there's some pets. Now get out of here. Weapons is worth watching twice. Any witchcraft film is worth watching twice, at minimum. Wait, is this real? Wait, did Aid really say that at the bottom, or it's AI? Says he can't donate, but paid $1 million for a Vegas sphere. Clickbait. All right, I won't. I feel like Aiden wouldn't tweet no shit like that. All right, let's see what else I got on here. So they're bringing back Mighty Morphin, but they're like making the suits look kind of weird. You know, every time it's the movie, they change up the suits. Remember Power Rangers, the movie, they changed up the suits a little bit. So I mean, I kind of expected that.